This is why you should not get dental implants during the holidays. While that bird is cooking, let me tell you what happened to me. I went to 7 different places, and each one of them had the same story. I was gonna be on a liquid diet. It was gonna take months and months and months for them to get right, for me to have anything that I could actually eat with. They were gonna give me something in my mouth that wasn't designed for my mouth or fitted for my mouth, and it was like acrylic, like a plastic type material. You see them, they're called wax try-ins, things like that. That wasn't for me. I love food. Being out here on the farm, we eat lots of steak, beef, things like that. Soon we're gonna be eating turkey. That would have led me into past the holidays. I would have still had to been embarrassed, and I would have still been limited. I would have probably had to drink my Thanksgiving dinner through a straw. Nobody wanted that. I didn't know what to do. I was at a loss. And while I was sitting in one of these places ready to sign the papers because I had just given up, I was on my phone like everybody else is, and there pops up an ad for Nuvia. And I watched it and I said, permanent teeth in 24 hours? So I walked outside and it was raining on me, and I punched the buttons and I called that number, and it was in Keller, Texas, right up the road from me. And I said, what do I gotta do to make an appointment? I wanna know about this. And they said, if you can be here by noon, we'll see you. So I walked back in and they had the contract ready for me, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait on this and I'll give you a call. I left, got in my truck, and I drove over to Keller, Texas. I walk in, they knew who I was. They were like, welcome. And it was a great thing for me because I was already doubting and I was already fearful, just like most of you are. Most of you are probably sitting here thinking, what am I gonna do for the holidays? We've already had enough embarrassment, enough shame. We've already had to limit our diet. I got to Nuvia and they showed me what they were gonna do. They were designing permanent teeth for me in 24 hours. And they told me that I could eat anything I could cut with a plastic fork, which is a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff I was already eating when I had bad, crappy teeth. 24 hours after surgery. So I was like, this is gonna be fantastic. And so I made the appointment. I went in, we did the surgery. The next day, I go and they put these in. It was like a new life, a new life. I'd been sick for years. Didn't think it could be my teeth. The day after surgery, I got up before I went in to get the implants put in, the prosthetic put in, and I could tell my body was healing. I felt better. So whenever the holidays came around, I wasn't afraid to wear an ugly Christmas sweater, you know? And for those of you in my age bracket, y'all can all relate to the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. So I was being the Ricky that my family knew before. The food was on the table, and just like many of you, you're out there and you're thinking, can this be true? Can this be real? I don't want to be embarrassed. What am I gonna do whenever the holidays come? Most people may not even go to their families. I found out that not only could I go and spend time with my family during the holidays, but I could actually eat the food that was on the table. I know what you're thinking. I had the same thoughts. I'm gonna put this off till January. Keep kicking the can down the road. You got the fear, the anxiety. It's the holiday season. It was the best decision I made. I spent the holidays with friends, family, loved ones, smiling, in pictures, eating, enjoying life. My friends and family, they could even tell a difference in me because I was healthier, which made me a lot happier. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you should never, and I mean never, get dental implants before the holidays unless you're going to Nuvia. The number one question I get, whether it's online or whenever I go places, is how much is this going to cost me? Friends, there's a link in the description. Click that link. It'll take you to a cost guide. It'll answer all your questions. I made a video 2 years after I had these, okay? I answer a ton of questions. I address a lot of issues. I show you what my life was like from day 0 to the 2-year mark. And you can see that video right here in this link. That bird should be ready by now. You deserve this.